What are long-term stocks? Long-term stocks is a stock position you take for in excess of 12 months, a year. This is basically what we mean by long-term stocks. Why do people buy long-term stocks? Because they believe there's a certain value in a stock. And they believe that that value can only be realized over a period of time. And that period of time is not hours, trading hours, or days, or weeks, or even months. But that period of time has to be about a year or longer in order to realize the value that you perceive is in the stock. These are long-term stocks. The big money that's made in the market is made by owning long-term stocks for literally years. And I don't mean 2 or 3 years, but I mean for 5, 10, 15 years to find stocks that will take you through what we call compounding, the level of compounding. In other words, you get 15% or 20% gains per year. Using the rule of 72 on a 20% gain, money would double every 3.5 years. So if you own a stock for 15 years divided by 3.5, that's about 4.5 doubles over a 15-year period. So figure that out. Let's say you have $100,000 invested in stocks that can double every 4.5 years. So after the first 4.5 year period, you go from 100,000 to 200,000. 4.5 years later, you go from 200,000 to 400,000, and 4.5 years later, you go from 400,000 to 800,000. So your $100,000 becomes 800,000 after your third doubling. Now I said it'd be approximately 3.5 doubles, 4 doubles. So your next move up from 800,000 would be somewhere between $1.2 million and $1.8 million if you get another complete double. So let's call it $1.2 million. So you've got $100,000 invested. It's 12, 15 years later, and you're up to $1,200,000. That's the power of compounding, which can only take place in long-term stocks, which is why Warren Buffett is one of the handful of the richest people in the world. He takes all his positions long-term, 10, 15, 20, 25 years. He's owned the Geico Insurance Company since the 1940s. He's had a position in there that's probably 40 to 50 years old, and it's still growing. You want to know more on this topic and how we do it, you come to the website, take a look, read the narratives, watch the videos, educate yourself. If you want to join, you join. That's where we make our money. Have a great day. Bye-bye now.